talk about the opportunity to get, some significant playing time against Philly, had a couple tackles, just your progression to kind of getting to that point through the season?
Yeah, man. First and foremost, I got to thank God, bro. Just being in the position that I've been in, to get this opportunity is nothing but God, and I'm thankful. Like you said, though, having that opportunity to get on the field and get some live reps was really good, and I'm thankful for the coaches and everybody upstairs for believing in me and trusting me to go out there and just do my job, and yeah, man, just thankful for sure.
How much way back to the rookie season? You get here for training camp, and you end up on the COVID list, and kind of hung out there for a couple weeks. I mean, just I don't know what, maybe you can talk about what symptoms you were going through, but just the stress and strain to know that you were falling behind 2 weeks, and this was your opportunity. What was that like?
Well, my first thought was like, oh, I'm gonna get cut, like immediately. But just like I said, just kind of trusted in God and was praying heavy, talking to my family a lot, and they kind of got me through it, man. And once I got here, my sole objective was to come in and just work harder than anybody else. Just push myself harder than I've ever pushed myself, and just come in and do my job. I was given the opportunity to just come out and have a chance to play football every day, and so I took that opportunity and kind of ran with it.
It's a long time you spent on the practice squad, right? A whole year, almost a year and a half, and so it's a little bit different, I guess. You're not game planning, you're not working within the defense, you're doing something different. So how did you find that you grew as a player in this last year and a half?
Well, if you think about it, I got to go against the first team offense every day. And so I looked at it as game days, like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, that was my game day. And so I was out there last year against Matthew, Marvin Jones, Kenny Galladay, Danny Amendola, and then this year getting to go against Goff early, TJ, a lot of the guys just pushing myself to try to be better, work on my technique every day. And like I said, it was a game day for me. So I was out there having fun, flying around, trying to make plays, and that's really how I looked at it.
How much do the live reps that you call them help you as opposed to the practice stuff you're talking about? Actually getting out on the field and seeing how you perform. How does that help you?
I think you can gain something from both. But like you kind of said, it's nothing like a game rep, And so getting out there and just actually feeling the speed, seeing things that we worked on in practice kind of come to fruition, and just being out there and playing fast, it's nothing like it. So, yeah, definitely.
Do you grade yourself when you look at it?
Ryan Clark, who is a mentor to me, he grades my film. He'll call me and say, hey, you slipped underneath this block. You should have stayed outside. He'll grill me. But a lot of work that I've put in, he's helped me with. So I'm so thankful for him, man, and just all that he's helped me with for sure. So.
How'd you get connected with Ryan? How did that mentorship develop?
Yeah, my junior year in college, I actually reached out to him. And I was just like, hey, man, if you have an extra week before the season starts, I would love to come out there and work out with you. And his story was pretty similar to mine, and just being undrafted, kind of starting on the practice squad. So we instantly kind of connected, man. And like I said, that's my big bro, and he's helped me through so much. So I'm thankful for him.
Did you go to the same school or hometown? Like, what was the connection that caused you to reach out in the first place?
No, I just have a friend from back home that was already working out with him, and I just asked how I could get in contact. And he hit me right back and just kind of started that relationship from there.
Have you figured out why here is kind of a Notre Dame pipeline? It seems like there's half a dozen guys here every year from Notre Dame.
Yeah, man, I'm not sure, but hey, keep it going, keep it going.
Hey, Jalen, I see you got the purple headband on. You and Ryan have any friendly nights still up and back and forth back?
Yeah, man, I always tell him, right year, wrong color. Right year, wrong color. So, yeah, but that's my guy, though, man. I'm definitely thankful for him.
I know that you've played in the last 2 games, but is there something, given the journey that you've had, about signing to the 53-man roster this week that feels like a big accomplishment to you?
Definitely feels like a big accomplishment, something that I wrote down on my goals for this year. But I know, and everybody else knows, that it's just beginning, and my work is just starting. I think it's so important for me to remember, like, yes, this is where I wanted to be, but it's not where at the end-all, be-all, or where I want to be ultimately. So just trying to work even harder and show that, they gave me the nod and I deserve the nod, and just trying to make sure that I do everything the right way, just to make sure that, I'm on that field for years to come.
So what else is on the to-do list for you?
Oh, man, it's a lot. I set my goals pretty high. So I want to be a Pro Bowl safety. I want to be a starting safety. But you got to start somewhere, And so just making sure that, while I have those end goals, I also make sure that I take it day by day.
So schematically you were signed by a regime that played a lot of cover 1, cover 3.
Yeah.
This is more of a split safety look. Do you have a preference or why, I guess, do you think you work well in both looks?
Yeah, I'm thankful to my college coaches, really. We played a lot of different defenses in college, and we were tasked with knowing a lot at the safety position. And so just coming in and being able to know multiple defenses has kind of helped. Obviously, there's little intricacies that the different defenses have, but, it's just something where you have to come in and study it and really understand what the playbook is saying. And like I said, I'm thankful to my college coaches and then also the coaches here for taking the time to really explain the playbook. The coaches last year taking the time to really explain the playbook and make sure that we understood it.
Just in case the Notre Dame pipeline continues, what makes Kyle Hamilton so good?
Just watch the film, man. He's a dog. I remember him coming in my senior year, his freshman year, and I was just like, he had a pick every day in summer camp, and I was just like, wow, like he could really play, and he helped us a lot. And obviously, he's molding into that leader role there, and he's doing great, man. I'm so happy for him, and everything that he's getting, he deserves.
So playing alongside Tracy and practicing, how have you seen him emerge over the last year and a half?
Man, Tracy's been so helpful for me, just because of the way he communicates. He's a ball hawk that can also come down and make plays in the box, and so it's great to kind of watch him fly around, and just learn from him. So he's been doing great, man, and he's helped me a whole bunch.